What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back at long last with Neoton Familia. And indeed, I apologize. I realized a couple days ago that this deep dive had actually been off for a couple months and I hadn't even been aware. And indeed, big shout out to Juan when I reached out to him and said, hey, sorry, I didn't realize it had gone that long. He was just excited that we were going to get back to it and was eager to talk about the next couple tracks. So seriously, major shout out to you. I really do appreciate the understanding and patience. But we are back on to the journey through the album A Familia 1981. And we're going to listen to two tracks in a row, though I will pause them, or I will pause it after the first track, when the second track starts, and just give my comments in the moment for the first tune, which apparently translates to Wildflower, and then the second tune translates to Lobo the Stranger. And obviously Lobo, in I believe Latin-related languages, is like canines or dogs. So my initial thought when I saw Lobo is like, oh wait, could it be a character that somehow plays off of that characterization? But then when I saw the stranger, I was like, oh wait, so it could just be a name that's completely unrelated to that apparent connection. So yeah, ultimately, either way, I'm curious to hear when people will talk about the songs, what may be at play lyrically. Obviously, I may not be able to catch anything given the language limitations on my part, but either way, let's hear it. This is first Wildflower, followed by Lobo the Stranger by Neoton Familia, and once again, big shout out to Juan for sharing this stuff in the first place.
Soha nem voltam még rosszban senkivel, soha nem bántottam senkit semmivel, és ha rózsaszínnek tűnik, amit magamról mondok én, az az igazság, hogy még sincs szerencsém.
That woke Luca. Almost sounds like a Pink Floyd vibe or something. listens because it's been a bit since I've been back to this deep dive, and obviously there's more to go just on this album. But that's like maybe my favorite from them so far. It's like, again, it felt like a progressive rock track, but it was a bit moody. It had a bit of a psychedelic rock vibe, but a bit of a gospel sort of, gospel chorus kind of vibe, certainly in the chorus or with the backing vocals. Shout out to the lead vocalist who sounded fantastic on that one. It was like a bit Pat Benatar, a bit Laura Branigan, and a dash of Kate Bush is what her performance felt like there. And I mean all those in the utmost complimentary way. So, really cool tune. Now, obviously, I'll have to look forward to hearing what people have to say about Wildflower and the significance of that. But either way, without knowing the thematic or lyrical subject matter here, that was a really impressive tune, and one that felt different from the, maybe dance floor, disco, a bit of a pop vibe. It felt different from some of the ones that we've heard up to this point, which admittedly, I think it was only 4 before this, right? So, limited sample set, but really cool tune. So now let's hear Lobo the Stranger. After maybe 2 more seconds. Fade out. Okay. sounds from that very high clicky clack, maybe xylophone, to the strings, which I noticed more at the end. There was that metallic, like shimmering sort of layer, the deep male vocals, the higher female vocals. There was like, I think, a guitar line, but it sounded like it had distortion on it, or some effect on it. Either way, a lot going on sonically and very layered. And it's a really cool tune to follow the previous one, and that has a lot of energy. It's very much get on the dance floor and groove, like, at least in terms of the sound. I heard, Lobo many times. It sounds like the title of the track is part of the chorus, or at least a reference to Lobo specifically. But yeah, curious to know in what way he or she, I suppose. My inclination would be to think he, but either way, why they are a stranger or in what context. But yeah, a fun tune and definitely a danceable one. So it seems like not only both tunes were nice, but the sequence of them was really well thought out, because you have this kind of heavier, like moody sort of tune, progressive rock, but with the dramatic piano, and then it just breaks into a foot tapping, get your feet on the dance floor type of tune. So shout out to Neoton Familia. Once again, shout out to Juan for sharing and for the patience, and I promise you won't have to wait as long for the next time around. Do let me know what you think of these two tunes, and I will see you next time. Peace.